Hey friends, we're down here at our Airbnb property. This is the lower level living room space. And as you can see, it's a nice small space, really cozy for reading by the fireplace. Now we could go out and buy a super expensive couch to put down here, but again, this is our Airbnb property. So we want something that's well made, decently comfortable, but also at a budget friendly price. So we've got a product today that may fit all of those parameters. Let's get it set up and see what we think. This is the Sunny Heart Modular L-shaped sofa couch. It's a budget-friendly piece and you can actually get it delivered to your house straight from Amazon. We're gonna give it a test today. I'm gonna show you how we put it together and we're gonna give it a thorough, honest review to see if it's something you should purchase. So the couch comes in these three really big boxes. They do show up on different days. So you might get one or two on one day, wait another 24 hours, and the other one may show up at that point as well. Okay, check this out. Believe it or not, all of this was stuffed in those boxes. I had my doubts on whether or not those boxes were gonna hold all of the pieces. I thought maybe we were missing some. But no, everything seems to be here. We got some instruction manuals for putting things together. The key was that they put all the cushions in these really tight sealed bags. It's kind of like those mattresses that once we cut into this, they're gonna start expanding out. Okay, we've got the main body put together. That actually came together really quickly. Again, you just have to kind of puzzle piece things together. Nothing super difficult here. What I will say is this is pretty long. This is actually longer than what we were expecting. Again, look at the measurements for your room and make sure everything's gonna line up correctly. This is still gonna be a great piece, but we're gonna have to, again, move it around into the correct position. I think it's time to get all of our cushions out now and start placing those on the main body. Okay, let's take a look at everything put together. Now again, this is a really long configuration. You can see it runs nearly the length of this room. And so really do some measurements. This may be a little bit long for us, but what we could eventually do is take off that corner piece and move this arm just over so that it's just almost a love seat configuration with the ottoman. Again, on initial look though, this thing looks really, really decent, especially being packed in all those boxes. You can see how the cushions are fluffed up. Now everything's gonna look a little wrinkly because it does need 24 hours to fully expand. But already you can see, just being out of the bag a few minutes, they've really expanded out nicely. Multiple cushions, 3 here, 1 on the ottoman, little hand cushions on the side, you can see on either side, and then the 3 backing pieces. Now I do want to note this is a little bit of a downside. The back of the couch looks a little bit cheap. These are just Velcroed onto the sides and zippered in the middle. And as you can see, if I open it up here, this whole back section is just kind of open. That's where they're saving on materials and shipping costs and all that kind of good stuff to make it a budget-friendly piece. But it's not too bad to look at it. Okay, so let's do a comfort test. So I'm just gonna sit down on the middle cushion here. This cushion is very comfortable. Yeah, these cushions down here on the actual base of the couch, very, very comfortable. I really do like these. And stretch out, it's really nice. Now, let me put my back up against the back of these though. And this is where I'm feeling a little bit more need for some cushion. If I kind of push back into this, my back is actually pushing up against the back support rod on here, and it doesn't feel super, super stable. Now, it's comfortable enough, no problems, but I would have liked to see these cushions be a little more stable, a little more bulk, kind of like these base cushions down here. So on comfort, I'm gonna say this is adequate, but don't expect a lot. Now again, what's really nice about that ottoman is it can slide back and forth. You can really tailor this to your space with that footrest ottoman in a configuration that works best for your room and comfort. So let's talk about durability. Although this feels and looks like a decent couch, if you start really looking at the framework of this thing, it's definitely not a super high quality piece. You really don't want kids jumping up and down on this. I think over time, this couch with a lot of those slams is not going to hold up well. If you, again, are just using it as a normal couch, sitting on it pretty easily, enjoying a movie, it really should be adequate, especially for our Airbnb here. So there you go, friends. That is the Sunny Heart L-shaped modular couch. Again, you can order it straight from Amazon and it'll come to your house. Not super difficult to put together, so we're gonna give it a thumbs up on that. As far as durability goes, not gonna hold up the best, especially if you have rowdy kids who are jumping up and down on this. The looks, though, not bad at all. And then comfort, I'm gonna say half of this thing is actually very comfortable. Back cushions could use a little bit of work, maybe some extra pillows that you could have either in the back or on the front, which would really step up the comfort level on this. So, hope that helps. Again, if you'd like to grab this for yourself, it comes in multiple colors. You can find it right here on Amazon. We'll put some links in the description box below. And then stay tuned. Let us know if this video review has helped. We actually make a ton of these Amazon product videos as well as DIY project videos to help make your life just a little bit easier. Thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you again on the next one.